You know, this when I started researching this old hymn, you can turn there, page number 18. We'll sing it together in just a moment. I got to thinking about this hymn and about the lady who wrote it. And you know, Brother Dean's in our has a theme for us this year, the people of God. And one of the things he was telling me is he thinks it's wise for us to learn as believers in the last of the church age that, you know, life's not always easy and everything might not turn out as rosy down here as we think it will. And when he said that, though his words came back to me when I looked into this old hymn, Take the Name of Jesus With You. The lyrics were written by a lady by the name of Lydia Baxtor. She was born back in the early 1800s, passed away in 1874. She was an American poet and hymn writer, and chiefly remembered for another hymn that I'm not even familiar with called The Gate Ajar for Me. Anybody heard that one, preacher? No? We might try to learn that sometime. It's a beautiful old hymn. And that was a part of her of hymns that she wrote for Sunday school, which I thought was rather interesting about that. And so the reason I say life's not all honey and not all honey and no bees, as Adrian Rogers said, is when she penned that song, she was on her sick bed just 4 years before her death. She spent the majority of her life bedridden or partially bedridden. But she always made a way, her and her husband, to bring in missionaries and show hospitality to them and those sorts of things. And she often encouraged the discussion of scriptural names with her friends and felt that the very utterance of the name of Jesus carried her to a deeper understanding, saying, when the tempter tries to make me blue or despondent, I mention the name of Jesus and he can't get through to me anymore. This was a woman who's practically bedridden. But by the way, I did some more research on her. I'll just mention in passing that many of the people who knew her that wrote accounts of visiting with her said they thought they were going to her bedside to be a blessing to her, and they were the ones that left with the blessing. This is a lady that's, not even able to get out of bed. But anyway, the William Howard Doane, who worked a lot with Fanny Crosby and others, he was a businessman from the South. He found this poem, and I don't know if it's after her death. I couldn't quite put the dates together. But he set it to a piece of music he'd already written called Precious Name, and the lyrics fit so well and that kind of thing. And so that was something to behold. The way that this hymn apparently became so ingrained into Christian life, apparently, was after Miss Baxter's death. D.L. Moody and his music director, Ira Sankey, used to use this hymn as a closing hymn at many of their crusades and meetings, and so the song got passed down, it got published in hymnals, and that kind of thing. So it's a beautiful old song, and let's try to sing it. I'll let you remain seated. Page number 18, it's called Take the Name of Jesus With You. Take the name of Jesus with you, child of sorrow and of woe. It will joy and comfort give you. Take it then where'er you go. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. Take the name of Jesus ever as a shield from every snare. If temptations round you gather, breathe that holy name in prayer. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. precious name of Jesus, how it thrills our soul with joy when His loving arms receive us and His songs our tongues employ. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. At the name of Jesus bowing, falling prostrate at His feet, King of kings in heaven will crown Him when our journey is complete. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven. Precious name, oh how sweet, hope of earth and joy of heaven.